welcome to Be Beauty Jar. I just did a quick rendition of the Flawless Face. So if you want to check out how to apply your foundation and your concealer and your highlighting contour, check out one of my other videos. But I am starting today with your brows and your eyes. And this is a makeup look, an eye look for blue eyes. I have blue eyes. Can you tell I have blue eyes? And blonde hair. So this is a real neutral look. I don't like to use a lot of colors. However, it's great to use lots of browns and lots of grays and some navies every once in a while if you want some color. If you go too crazy with some of the lighter colors, it doesn't really look that good on blue eyes. If you want your eyes to pop. If you don't care about that, then never mind. And so first of all, we're going to start with our eyebrows because your eyebrows frame your face, right? And so if you don't have your eyebrows done, it's like you forgot a piece of your face. And so if you aren't sure where your eyebrows should start and stop, they should, if you take a pencil or a makeup brush and go from the outside of your nose all the way to the inside of your eyeball and go straight up, that's where your eyebrows should start, if you didn't know that. And so go ahead and do that and then pluck everything that's on the outside of that. And then from the outside of your nose to the outside of your eye, that's where, if you go straight at an angle, that's where your eyebrow should stop. And as you can see, mine gets a real thin there on the edge. So that's partly what I'm going to fill in. The other part is, just from putting my foundation on, I don't have, it's kind of light. The eyebrows are kind of light. And then I have a couple of holes right here and right there that are blonde hairs, when you know. And so what I need to do is I just need to fill in, and I'm sorry I'm trying to do this through my camera on my computer for a mirror, but I need to look over a little bit to look at the mirror so I don't look like crazy clown when I'm done. So what you're going to do is you're just going to follow that same line that's in your brow. I like to use powder. And there are special products that are brow powder. I honestly just use eyeshadow. I'm using MB York right now, her Paint by Numbers. And the eyeshadow that I'm using is the Brown Without Shimmer right there. Obviously, it's the one I've used the most of the browns. And I'm just following along that same brow line. And see where it's blonde right there? I'm filling it in and making it not blonde. I'm making it dark. I'm making it brown. And it just helps to, like I said, frame your face. And so, and I'm going to come down because you know where mine ended was not where that makeup brush ended. So I need to bring it down. And you want to make short little strokes with your makeup brush, or if you're using a pencil, don't love pencil, but if you're using a pencil, short little strokes because you don't want it to look like you drew a line on it. Just look at that difference between one brow to the other. It just looks finished. And it's amazing how that one little difference can make a huge difference on your whole glamour look when you're done. And so I'm just going to do this other brow. This one needs some plucking, I think, so I'm going to have to do that. Fix that up, and then I'm just going to bring it down. Because again, this side, for some reason, even more so from here to here, unless I fill it in, it doesn't stop where it's supposed to. Okay, then, excuse me, I have a new little trick or tip that I'm going to share with you for eyebrows. This is ELF, which stands for eyes, lips, face, I think. And this is a lash and brow clear mascara. And one side is for your brows and one side's for your eyelashes. I don't use it ever for my eyelashes because I use mascara for my eyelashes. But you could. And so when you just run out of the brow gel, you just use the one for your eyelashes on your brows. Doesn't matter. The main thing that this is going to do is just kind of comb them, keep them in place, and it's almost like hairspray for your brows. It just keeps them from getting all crazy and wonky, especially when you've got some big old bushy brows like I do. Sometimes you need to style them into place. Voila! Brows. Now I have brows. And I got this deal of the century. You know how cheap I am. I got this at Bell's outlet for 90 cents. Hallelujah. Isn't that fantastic? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my liner. And most people use eyeliner pencil. Sometimes I use cake eyeliner if I'm going to have a more dramatic eye or like a cat eye, but I'm just doing a regular eye look today. And so I am using a dark shadow, and it happens to be by Mary Kay. I don't know if they make it anymore, but anything that's like a dark charcoal, where'd you go? Like a dark charcoal black kind of color would work if you want to do this eye look. You could even do like a dark brown, but this is a two-tone. What is this called? This is called double espresso. It's in the old shape. It's old as hills, but you get the idea. You want a dark, not quite black for your powder. And I'm using the same angled brush that I used for my brows, and I'm just dipping it right into the powder, and I'm going to apply it as my eyeliner. And you want to make sure that if you're only going to do your upper lid or your lower lid, that you want to make sure to do only your upper lid, because if you only do your lower lid like that, it can make your eyes appear smaller. But if you do your upper and lower, evens it out, balances it, and it makes your eyes look wider. The whole purpose of eyeliner is to truly help the base of your lashes look darker for longer, fuller lashes. And I'm not sure if people realize that, because I didn't know that at first, but that truly is its purpose. And so you're just trying to darken that area for when you do lashes. So that's it. Super easy, super fast. I'm going to make it a little bit darker. You can also even do this wet. You get your brush wet and you put it in your powder and you make kind of a paste. You want to make sure that you're using a plastic base for your eyeshadow though, because if you're doing wet and you're using metal, it can rust, and you don't want rust that close to your eye. So there you go. That's what it looks like one eye done, and one eye not done, just with eyeliner. And bear with me, I have to even it out and do the other side too. This eye is red and watery. I hit my head today at the Big Surf Water Park, and on another poor kid's head. We hit head to head, and ever since, my eye has been red and watery, and so I'm sure I don't have a concussion or anything. I'm sure it's just one of those things. So anyway, this one might be a little bit of that paste anywho, because my eye is watering. And so what happens if you decide to do your powder wet as a paste? For one, it'll stay on longer, and it goes on darker, and you can make a more dramatic line and a more dramatic look. It's also a finer line. See how this is kind of a thicker line? It's also a finer line if you are doing it wet as a paste. And I will show you that on another Be Beauty Jar video. Okay, so the eyeliner's done, the brows are done. The next thing we're going to do, most people I've heard will share that you'll do the lightest color on the entire lid, and then you do the medium color in your natural crease. What you want to do is you want to highlight what God gave you, right? So you just want to highlight. See, it's already naturally shadowed right there, or darker right there. We're just going to highlight that, and see how it's already naturally a little bit darker right there. We're just going to highlight that. But what I found is I like to do the darkest colors first, and then I like to put the lighter color afterwards, so that if it's too dark, that I can make it lighter. So I'm going to go back to the MB York paint by numbers, and I am going to actually do, I'm back here, I'm going to actually do the darkest navy gray blue, just because I want to do a little bit more dramatic look to show you. So I'm going to do opposite of what they normally say. I'm going to do the darkest first, and I'm going to go right over that line I just did, right? And then I'm going to come up into that natural crease right there. Wowza. And see how dark that is? Woo! See why I want to wait and do the lighter over top of it, just to help blend? So then I'm going to do the other eye, and I'm just going to come over that natural line I already created, and then I'm just going to go right up in that natural crease. Now this is obviously for people who have the same eye shape as I do. What eye shape do I have? Probably almond. And my eyes are pretty evenly spaced apart. You can tell if your eyes are farther apart or closer together, close set eyes, or what is it called? Wide set eyes, I think. You could tell that by taking the width of your eye and putting it between your two eyes. So if you take the width of your eye and you put it between your two eyes, for me it's pretty dimensional, right? And so, but if you were to take the width of your eye and put it between your two eyes and you still had lots of skin on both sides, that means your eyes are wide set. And if you did put the length of your eye between your two eyes and you would already be into the eye on both sides, that means your eyes are close set. And there's different techniques to use for wide set eyes and close set eyes. And we could do that another day. And even though I don't have wide set eyes or close set eyes, then I can still teach you those looks because they still generally look good on everybody, which is fantastic. Okay, so I'm going back to the MB York paint by number. I think I need to clean this. I'm going to use that same brown that I used for my eyebrows. I'm just using a regular eye crease brush, and I like this brown because it doesn't have a lot of shimmer. When you are women of a certain age, you should try to stay away from shimmer because they can settle into the fine lines and make you look older. And so I am just going to take it right over what I just put on. See why I start with the darker one? Because I'm blending it all in so it's not so dramatic. And I like makeup. Obviously, I'm doing a beauty channel called Be Beauty Jar. But I also don't want it to look overdone, right? When it looks overdone, it looks overdone. And so you're going to take that second color and just blend in the dark color and go all the way into that natural crease. And see how I already have a natural crease there? I'm just emphasizing or highlighting that. If you happen to get any on the edges, just kind of wipe it off and you're good to go. Then, pardon me. Then I'm going to use the lightest color. There's a light pink with shimmer, and then there's a light cream that's like almost skin color. I like the light cream that's almost skin color. It's so obvious what I like on here that I've used over and over and over again. And MB York, a little bit about her. She's a local gal. She's been on QVC, Home Shopping Network, all sorts of different shows and things for her product line. Love it. I love that. I love women business owners, for one, women entrepreneurs. I love to support, but I love her products. So I wanted to share them with you, and that's the colors I wanted to use anyway today. So with the lightest color, what you're going to do is just go everywhere we haven't gone, right? So we haven't put color way up here by the brow. And so we're going to highlight that, and in the same time, we're blending in what we've already done. And then we're also going to do it on this side, which I already did. And then we're going to go right where we didn't have color, right there and right there. Oh my gosh, that is my dog playing with her toy in the background. Really? Right now, I'm going to throw something at her. And so hopefully she'll stop doing that. And then next, what I'm going to do is I just want to, it's a little bluish. I know I started with navy, but it's a little blue for me. So I, especially for blue eyes, you don't want blue eyeshadow. And so when you do the blue like I did, you only want to do it in the crease, but because it blended so well and it blended all the way over, it tends to make the whole eye look blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that crease brush, and I'm going to take a brown, a real true, let's see which one. Gosh, this one's almost empty. This again is Mary Kay, it's old. And it is called Woodland, but it gives you an idea. Can you see the color? It's just like a real true earthy type brown. And I just need to tone down the coolness of it. The coolness meaning like the blueness. And I just need to add it right over that whole crease area. Ooh, that's better. See? That better? Just tone the whole thing down. And go all the way across. And then next we're going to do mascara. I need Botox. If you have a good Botox person, let me know. I'm going to try the new Acute Care with Rodan & Fields, because you know I'm new with Rodan & Fields and I haven't tried that, and it's supposedly Botox in a box. And so I will be a good candidate, testimonial for that Botox in a box, because look at these wrinkles. I need to go. Okay, moves it. Okay, now we're going to do mascara. Today I'm using, what is this? The Falsies Volume Express. It's just Maybelline. I've used high-end Lancome, Estee Lauder, of course Mary Kay, because I was with Mary Kay forever. I've used all kinds of different mascaras. Love them all. I really do. I mean, there's just a few that I don't like, and I keep trying new ones because I just want one that just wows me. And I am going to do another YouTube video on after I've tried maybe 100 different mascaras so I can give you my real live in-person feedback about what is the best mascara, whether it's a department store mascara or a drugstore mascara. Now this one, so the key is a lot of people, people comment on my lashes. I am using that new Lash Boost by Rodan and Fields to make them longer. And I just started, I think I'm seeing a result already, but I just started, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. But the thing is, with mascara, a lot of women just throw it on, and then they say to me, oh my gosh, you've got long lashes. Why do your lashes are fantastic. And the thing is that you got to take your time with this, chicas. You got to take your time. You need a lot of mascara. I haven't dipped it back in. I'm just taking my time to make sure that every single one of those lashes has some mascara on it. And then you go back and you do another coat. And then another tip for you, I don't happen to have it because I used it all up and I need another one. But another tip for you if you want to do what's called minking is when you do a brown mascara first and then you do black, and it makes your lashes look super long and full. The brown helps them look full, and then putting the black like on the tips mostly helps them look long. So your lashes look long and full by doing what's called minking. And so I often buy the same mascara in both black and brown, so I can also mink if I want to. Okay, so that's upper lashes only, okay, for my eye look today. And then here's lower lashes. One thing you could do with lower lashes is you can have your wand upright and just go across, or you could do the typical, I don't know if you could see, my silly hair bow because I'm trying to keep my hair out of my eyes to do this tutorial. And a lot of women, I've noticed, ignore their poor lower lashes. Again, it's just like with the eyeliner. You can't do one without the other. I'll have to show you my dog, Tootsie. Oh my gosh, since she's so adamant in being in this video today, she must come see you guys, and you must see her. She's literally the cutest dog you've ever seen. Except for I've been trying to groom her myself, and I just ordered a grooming kit because, again, you know how frugal I am. So instead of paying the normal grooming fees for a 6-pound dog, the average rate is $55 plus tip. And so, holy moly, it's like $10 a pound for her. And so I thought, I know these people are skilled who do it for a living, and obviously that's why she looks fantastic when I take her, versus when I just ordered my kit on Amazon to do grooming for her. But you know what? I gotta be able to get good at it, right? So she looks a little butchered right now when I show her because I just started, and I just started to learn how to groom her, and I'm not very good at it. You gotta know your strengths, right? That's not one of them. But she's a dog, so it's okay. That doesn't have to be one of my strengths. Okay, so I'm almost done with mascara. And I want to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. Pretty please. Please, please, please. And let me know what other eye looks you want. So we'll do a wide set, a close set. We'll do different eye looks for different eye colors. And we will do different types of looks, like obviously the smoky eye, the cat eye. We could do a real natural look. We could do a real dramatic look. This to me is just kind of like an everyday look. How do I make those wrinkles go away? Can't. You know, it's funny because there's a million beauty channels on YouTube, and I've shared this before. Most of them are gorgeous young things in their 20s and 30s. And you know what? It's pretty darn easy to be cute at 20 and even 30. But I am doing a beauty channel for those of us who are not 20 or 30. And it's valid information if you are 20 or 30, but it is great to know that you could still be focused on beauty and putting your, best face forward, even if you don't have the luxury of a youthful age to back you up, right? Okay. There they are. There's my eyes. For blue eyes. What do you think? Let me know in your comments. Thank you so much for checking in today. And let me know what you think. Have a great day. Bye. Dog. Oh, I didn't show the dog. Tootsers, come here. Tootsers, come here. Get it. Get it. Get it. She loves makeup brushes. She is my Bee Beauty Jar dog because she loves makeup brushes. There she is. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Her very favorite toy ever is a makeup brush that she stole from me. And that is like her pacifier. She runs around with it. You don't want to be here? Okay. She runs around with it. And so anyway, you don't care about my dog. Have a great day. Bye. Okay, hi guys, welcome to Be. Oh my goodness, take two. That was Tootsie. Shush, Toots. No, go lay down. I am. Really, dog? Are you done? Go lay down. Get Tootsers.